questions to make sure you're all awake. What is AI these days? See, you're all updated. What is IQ? 10 out of 10. What is EQ? Very nice, that's a new one. What is EI? Somebody is saying it, not saying it loud, or I heard it. Okay, I'm sure you all know it, probably you're thinking, it's fine. Thank you for your participation in that. Many acronyms these days, so it can be anything, isn't it? So EQ, EI, today we're going to deal is emotional quotient or emotional intelligence. So in this feature, we're going to cover what is emotional intelligence, what are different types of emotions, and how to improve our emotional intelligence in 10 steps. So emotional intelligence is a necessary skill in order to navigate our relationships in our lives. So when you develop the ability to be aware of your emotions and express them in a healthy way, you may have a greater chance of success both in your personal life and your professional life. And learning more about emotional intelligence can only help us develop the skills to succeed in any role that we undertake, which requires interaction of people. So basically, in a short form, in a one line, it is understanding yourself and understanding others. So we're all human beings, we're all social beings. However varied we are in our personality traits, be it extroverts, introverts, optimists, pessimists, and the list goes on, we still need each other because no man is a complete for me, an island. We need each other one time or the other, directly or indirectly in our lives. So what are the different types of emotions that we experience day to day? There's mainly 27 and it goes on to 257 while reading the articles and researches. But what are daily emotions that you experience? Let's shout out a few for me. Pardon? Happiness. Anybody else? Anger. Sadness. Excitement. Very good. Sorry? Anxiety. Very good. All right answers. Guilty. Sadness. Yes. The list goes on. Admiration, adoration, happiness, appreciation, amusement, anger, anxiety, awe, awkwardness, boredom, calmness, confusion, craving, disgust, empathic pain, entrancement, excitement, somebody said fear, horror, joy, relief, sadness, surprise, and much more. Now let us ponder how we can improve my emotional intelligence and your emotional intelligence in 10 steps. I was looking around to see if I can have volunteers. I want 9 of you. Any 9 volunteers I can have to come forward, can help me, little helpers. The first one is the encouragement for the rest. Please come on, very good. I'm very proud of you all. That is number 1. Number 2. There are 10 steps. These children will be holding them and standing in front of you. So if you want to have a little look, I still need 4 more. I know it's 10, but I need 4 more, please. Anyone below 40, please feel free. Have you got 9? And stand in a row in front of me, it's okay. They don't need to see me, they need to see you. Have you got 9 there, guys? Stand in order. Look at the next person and stand your next number. That side is 9, I think, Josh. Turn it around. So they are that side. So we've got 9 ways that we can improve our emotional intelligence. First thing is you need to be, shout out. Can you see the first one? Self-awareness. You need to be aware about yourself. There is no other way. You need to be aware about yourself. For example, all the emotions mentioned, if you know you're going to get angry, you need to know, is your heart rate going to go first? Are you going to sweat? Are you going to be breathless? What is that? You need to know your body. In order to know that, you need to study yourself. So you and me need to know so that we can be able to deal with it efficiently. So being self-aware is very, very important. Second one is recognizing, can you go on? Recognizing how others feel. So whatever I do or say, first thing is self-awareness. Second one is recognizing others' feelings. If I do this, what is the other person going to feel? How are they going to react? Sitting in their chair, in another word. Third one, can somebody see and shout? Listening is something. Practicing active listening is something else. When you actively listen, you understand what they're saying, you'll be asking questions, you'll be doing gestures to be able to receive, because listening is a process to receive and to give. Okay, so active listening is very, very important skill, and it is a gift. If you have it already, may God be praised. If you don't have it, let's practice it. It's very important to make others feel accepted, belonged, and included. It's so important. Listening here is a comfort. Staying positive. Fifth one. It's so easy to be negative, isn't it? But staying positive, yes, Sheetal? Missed the fourth one, sorry. Thank you for strong communication skills. That goes in line with listening as well. Listening is part of communication skills. Having strong communication skills is so very important. And without that, I think that's where most of the problems, be it work, be it at home, communication skills will actually bring more issues. So when you're clear, when you're having, where is the communication? When you're having clear communication, we need to have effective and productive. We need to be effective and productive when we do something or say something. And knowing what to say, knowing what not to say is so important. Knowing what to say and knowing what not to say is a skill in itself. Fifth one, staying positive. This day and age, it's so very easy to be negative about everything. Staying positive will bring about solutions. Yeah? And the sixth one is to empathize. You may not know and feel how other person feels, but treating them with respect will give them comfort. Be it bereavement, be it sickness, be it suffering, you cannot feel the pain they're going through. It's absolutely not possible because you haven't got that ailment. But dealing with respect and trying to speak words of comfort will actually bring about comfort to the other person and feel acknowledged about their situation and lessens their burden. Seventh one, what is that? Being approachable. How many of us seated here can go to each other and tell our problems, or our sufferings, or our heartaches, or our pains? Are we approachable to others? We need to be approachable so others could come and pour out their heart's burden, so we could pray together, share it together, and be able to do it in a godly manner. We are not perfect. We are all humans. All have sinned and come short of the glory of God. And going to the eighth point, we need to be open to feedback. When we do something, when we say something, if somebody approaches you, it actually takes a lot of strength to come and approach a person to be able to give feedback. Do you know that? But on the same way, when you're receiving it, make sure you receive it. Sometimes it could be critical, it could be constructive, it could be negative, it could be positive. But you know what? You need to see it as an opportunity for your own growth. It could be very difficult giving feedback and receiving feedback. But you know what? Without feedback, we'll think everything we're doing is right or wrong. But when we receive feedback and work on it and reflect on it, then we grow in our day-to-day life, be it your personal life, professional life, spiritual life, we need to be willing to receive feedback. Ninth one. What is it, please? There's no ninth? Are you sure? I thought I had 9 children there. Sorry. Thank you. So, ninth one is, no matter what the situation, you might be tensed, there must be a lot of things happening in your life, but one thing is for sure, you need to stay calm under pressure. Yeah? You need to, because calmness will behold. Calmness will give you opportunity. You'll be able to focus. You'll be able to visualize. You will be able to know what you're doing. If you're tensed, if you're worried, if you're agitated, if you're aggressive, or if you're able to do many other things instead of being calm, you'll forget the focus, you'll forget the solutions, and you'll not know what you're doing in the process. So staying calm under pressure is a very, very, in this country especially, is used quite a lot. Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. Keep your cool. But it is so hard to do it. So staying calm under pressure is very, very important completely. And the 10th step, I won't be discussing much about it because you'll be learning about it in the divine service, and I'll leave it to the preacher. It is nothing but being humble. 10th step is being humble. Thank you so much, volunteers. The 10 steps again, let's have a look. Self-awareness. Let's read it together. Step 2. Step 3, practice active listening. 4, strong communication skills. 5, staying positive. 6, empathizing. 7, being approachable. 8, be open to feedback. 9, staying calm under pressure. 10, being humble. Thank you all my volunteers. God bless you. So as we learn about these 10 steps, and if you want to be successful in your personal lives, in your public relationships with people, be it at home, be it at church, be it at work, wherever you may be, your emotional intelligence is your key to success. Or if you are aspiring to be a great leader like Moses, being emotionally intelligent is a key. May the good Lord help us to dig deep in our relationships, not deal with things at the face value or superficially, just at the tip of the iceberg, rather allowing the Holy Spirit to dive within us to use the right and perfect emotional intelligence with everyone we meet. I have the faith, if we ask God in our helplessness, no matter the circumstance, God will enable us and equip us to make effective and godly decisions. And as His children, we're here to love Him and to love our neighbors. So let us strive with emotional intelligence and reflect Christ's character of love and humility testified in the cross. God bless us all.